So how good was that time lapse from last night? It's now currently the following morning. Let me explain what's happening. So I'm taking the car for a service today, which is about 8 to 9 miles away in another town, a place called St Helens. So I'm going to get the dad wagon, the bongo bus, whatever you want to call it, serviced, and I'm going to collect it later on today. But I thought, well, it's going to be an ideal opportunity to go out with the bike and do some photography. Unfortunately, we've got some gale force winds and it's absolutely chucking it down at the moment. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be a pleasant day out, but yeah, today's video is all about there's no excuse. So let's crack on, we'll take the car for its service and yeah, see what the day has in store. Catch you in a bit. So what's quite interesting, that place behind me there is where I, quite a few years ago now, is where I did my media studies. Yeah, certainly brings back some memories, and now here I am doing my own media. Quite interesting. So the car's been dropped off now. I'm just going for a bit of a cycle ride. To be honest, it's been years since I've been to St Helens. Back in 1993 was possibly the last time I was here for college. So I'm going to have a bit of an explore around, see what's about and see what I can get. So yeah, come and join me. Just taking a couple of images here of this car park. It's quite a sort of almost apocalyptic sort of image, really. We've got the spiraling staircase that goes all the way to the top, but it looks so run down. It just adds a bit of drama to it. The idea of today was really just to go out and do some photography. There's a couple of parks further around, a place called Churdley Park, but with the weather conditions and the way the wind's blowing, I thought, no, do you know what, I'm going to do a little bit of architecture photography, and that's what I'm going to focus on mainly today. So we'll yeah, we'll see what we can get. I think the issue with doing urban landscape photography, certainly this time of the morning, you do get a few strange people loitering around. Yeah, certainly with the bike, the camera, the vlogging camera with you as well. I'm getting a few strange looks, but yeah, I'm pulling mean faces and they seem to be clearing off. I'm going to cycle around this area now, just sort of see what else I can get. Not sure what sort of vlog this is going to be, whether it's actually going to turn out well. If you're watching it, I felt it was okay. But yeah, it's really interesting here, taking the images of all the architecture we've got around this place. It seems as if St Helens is actually going through a revamp at the moment, and it's quite, yeah, it's quite ghostly at the minute, obviously with COVID and everything else going on. Yeah, quite an interesting place to photograph. What's interesting as well, it doesn't take 5 minutes and you get security coming round. It absolutely makes me laugh. They're so quick to jump on photographers. I didn't record it because the lady was actually quite pleasant and she was just doing her job. But yeah, it's really quite interesting on how quickly security come out to these places when you're doing a little bit of urban photography. I've seen it online before and I didn't realise actually how quick it was. But yeah, they're very quick to come out and tell you to move on, but they can't actually keep the premises in decent condition. Get your priorities right, really, I would suggest. So I've continued on my journey. I've moved away from the town centre now because I had security guard number 2 come at me. Now, unfortunately, I packed the vlogging camera away. If I wouldn't have done, I would have actually recorded him because he was such an aggressive, arrogant sod. It really makes me laugh. I don't understand why people have such an issue against photographers doing architectural photography. Is it just around this area, or do you guys actually face it as well? Let me know in the comments if you've had any issues with security guards or even the police, because that's what I've been threatened with, the police. Thing is, I'm quite a peaceful guy until people really start to annoy me, and that guy was just starting to annoy me a bit too much. But I kept professional. Yeah, kept fairly pleasant even though he wasn't, and yeah, I was on my way. But oh, getting really annoyed now. So I'm going to continue this ride. The weather's actually started to get a little bit brighter. You can probably tell by the lights on my face. So I'm in one of the parks. It's still in the town centre. I've got a massive amount of traffic going around. But yeah, there's some bits to be had around here. So I'm just going to see what I can get. And yeah, just sort of stick local. What can you do when your car's in for service? That's the sort of thing you've got to contend with around here. So I've just had the welcome text message now from the dealership saying the car's ready. So I'm going to head over there now and collect the car and get out of here. Talk about a moody day, and I don't mean about the weather. It's just the attitude of the people, and I'm not sure if it's to do with the COVID or it's just the area, and this is what happens. Well, I've now had 3 security guards stop me and ask me what I'm doing, and to be honest, they've been quite aggressive. Now, I've not recorded them because there's that many YouTube videos out there of photographers or video makers confronting security guards, and to be honest, it's a bit of a wind-up, and that's not what I'm into. They're there to cause an argument. This isn't what this channel's all about. I'm here to just do photography. So I thought today I could do quite a bit of architectural photography, certainly with the old buildings in St Helens, the old history of St Helens versus the new sort of uprise, I suppose, of the new architecture. But no, I've been challenged a bit far too much now. So I'm going to get into the car, drive home, and I'm not going to be returning here. Wow, I really need to get my hair sorted. Roll on hairdresser's opening. So I want to finish this video on a positive. When I was on the bike, I was feeling a little bit down. I just wanted to get in the car and come back home. The way I want to finish this video is just to give you this message of there is no excuse. I had quite a busy day getting the car serviced. I've had a few other bits and pieces to do as well. I wasn't sure how long the car would be, but there just really is no excuse to not do any photography. And I think that's what we need to do, certainly in the current climate. We just need to grab any opportunity we can to get out there and do our art, do our photography, do whatever, you know, be creative, I suppose. So easily I could have just sat in the dealership, had a coffee and just done nothing else, sort of read a couple of magazines, but no, it was time to get out there and sort of show really what you can do, try and make something out of nothing. And I hope I've done that in this video, and I hope that's come across, even though I was confronted by 3 people that tried to put a real mood, and probably succeeded in some way, but certainly tried to put a mood on the day. No, I fought through it. I got the images I wanted, I've got the video I wanted, and now you guys are seeing it. So I hope you can take something away from this video. Let me know in the comments if you've had a similar sort of situation in your local town, or even before the lockdown happened, whether you've actually had issues with the security stopping you from doing what you want to do. So I hope you're all doing okay. I hope you're all safe, and yeah, keeping to the guidelines as much as we can, really, I suppose. But yeah, hopefully it won't be much longer. I keep saying this each vlog, but yeah, hopefully it won't be much longer until we can get out there and do some proper landscape photography. So from the studio in Warrington on a wild, unscheduled, blustery day, it's probably time to say goodbye. All the best, take care, stay safe, bye bye now.